Got some touch on him this time.
McRae,
There's
there's the man you called, Richo. He's got 4 goals in the first half, and that is a big moment for the Bulldogs.
Well, probably getting through more than 3 games. For the following 3 years, or the previous 3 years before that, I did all my 3 knees, so I never thought I was really going to play again. And then probably those first 3 or 4, I was just sort of waiting for it to go again, and it didn't, fortunately, and it held up, and I played, I think, 13 games or 14 games straight, and played some of my best footy, and it was the year that we obviously won the grand final, so I probably couldn't have picked a better year to stay fit and healthy, so it was a pretty special year. We were a very young group at the time. We had a few of the older boys in like Murph and Gia and Crossy and Boydie and stuff, so we probably helped them get a little bit younger at times, but they definitely sort of kept us in line. But yeah, we just had such a really young group, and we played a lot of footy together, and we had our struggles, but when it all started to click, we started playing some really good footy, and yeah, we just had that trust and belief in each other, so it's a pretty powerful thing when you get that with a young group. And yeah, still keep in contact with a fair few of them and catch up. I was fortunate enough to go into the club last year a few times and spoke to the DA group, the first and second year boys, and got to help out a little bit of training, and that was probably more just for me to go and see the boys again. So, a few of them have come to a few of the fights that I've had, so it's always nice when you look out the ring and you see some of your old teammates. So they were my family for 7 years. Like I moved out of home at 18 and moved away from all my family and friends and moved in with a host family that I never knew, and I was at the club 5-6 days a week for 7 years. So they were my family, they were my friends, they were my father figures and people that I looked up to. So yeah, it's definitely a very special place to me. When I finished, it was probably a little bit hard. Just a little bit, it was probably just resentment with my body and wishing that I was still there, but we sort of moved forward a couple of years, and it's a joy to go back, and I love it every time I do. There's always familiar faces. I was in there I think a month ago or something. I seen my locker with the new lockers that they got and my name on there, and I seen Stoney in there, and seen a few of the other boys, so yeah, it's always nice. You probably don't realise or at the time that like how important it is, and I think a lot of the other names that are on those lockers have got a lot more games beside their name. I think I only had 56 or 58 beside mine, but I cherished every single one of them, and there is a little gold Premiership Cup beside it, so it just makes it that little bit more special. So, but it is, you're part of the history now, and that'll never disappear. So it's pretty special, not just for me, for family and friends, and it's something you can look back on with some good memories. Yeah, I probably did not much or next to nothing when I first finished, and sort of was struggling, and then I probably realised that a couple of years out, and I was seeing the psych and stuff like that, and just sort of understanding like I need structure and routine and probably just something to focus on, and that little bit of drive. So I got an offer to go and train and have a boxing fight, and sort of thought, why not? Pretty competitive person at times, so sort of jumped at the chance, and sort of have a look back. I've had 6 or 7 fights since then, and 4 amateur fights, and then the last 3 pro fights, and I enjoy the training a lot too. It's just the gym, Team Alice and stuff, the people there, the people that go, it's like a little family there as well, and you sort of go there sometimes when you can't be bothered, and you walk out with a smile, and you're sort of glad you went, and the fights are sort of the cherry on top at the end, but it's sort of the journey along the way that's the most enjoyable. So December 7th, fighting at Melbourne Pavilion for a Silver State title, so 3 weeks to go, and right in the middle of camp, so yeah, not looking forward to the final bit of weight cut, but yeah, looking forward to the fight.